Mr. President, a final question. I know your time is short and that you need to move on. Is Iran prepared to open broad discussions with the government of the United States? What would Iran hope to achieve in such discussions? How do you see in the future the resolution of the points of conflict between the government of the United States and the government of Iran?
From the start, we announced that we are ready to negotiate with all countries. Since 28 years ago, when our revolution succeeded and we took freedom and democracy that was held at bay by a pro-Western dictatorship, we announced our readiness that besides two countries, we are ready to have friendly relations and talks with all countries of the world. One of those two was the apartheid regime of South Africa, which has been eliminated. And the second is the Zionist regime. For everybody else around the world, we announced that we want to have friendly brotherly ties. The Iranian nation is a cultured nation. It is a civilized nature. It wants talks and negotiations. It's for it. We believe that in negotiations and talks, everything can be resolved very easily. We don't need threats. We don't need to point bombs or guns. We don't need to get into conflict if we talk. We have a clear logic about that. We question the way the world is being run and managed today. We believe that it will not lead to viable peace and security for the world, the way it's run today. We have solutions based on humane values and for relations among states. With the U.S. government, too, we will negotiate. We don't have any issues about that. Under fair, just circumstances, with mutual respect on both sides. You saw that in order to help the security of Iraq, we had 3 rounds of talks with the United States. And last year, before coming to New York, I announced that I am ready in the United Nations to engage in a debate with Mr. Bush, the President of the United States, about critical international issues. So that shows that we want to talk. Having a debate before the world public, before all the audience. So the truth is revealed, so that misunderstandings and misperceptions are removed, so that we can find a clear path for brotherly and friendly relations. I think that if the U.S. administration, if the U.S. government puts aside some of its old behaviors, it can actually be a good friend for the Iranian people, for the Iranian nation. For 28 years, they've consistently threatened us, insulted us, prevented our scientific development every day under one pretext or another. You all know Saddam, the dictator, was supported by the government of the United States and some European countries in attacking Iran. And he carried out an 8-year war, a criminal war. Over 200,000 Iranians lost their lives. Over 600,000 Iranians were hurt as a result of the war. He used chemical weapons. Thousands of Iranians were victims of chemical weapons that he used against us. Today, Mr. Nobave, who is a reporter, an official reporter, international reporter, who's covering UN reports in UN for many years, he is one of the victims of the chemical weapons used by Iraq against us. And since then, we've been under different propaganda sort of embargoes, economic sanctions, political sanctions. Why? Because we got rid of a dictator, because we wanted the freedom and democracy that we got for ourselves. We cannot say. We think that if the U.S. government recognizes the rights of the Iranian people, respects all nations, and extends a hand of friendship with all Iranians, they too will see that Iranians will be one of its best friends. Would you allow me to thank the audience a moment? I
البته
Well,
موضوعات فراوانی بود دیگه من نمیخوام
there are
وقت
many
شما
things that I
دانشگاهیان
would
رو
have liked to
بگیرم.
cover, but I don't want to take your time any further. I was asked, would I allow the faculty at Columbia and students here to come to Iran? From this platform, I invite Columbia faculty members and students to come and visit Iran, to speak with our university students. You're officially invited.
اساتید دانشگاه و دانشجویانی که مدیریت دانشگاه یا انجمن‌های
the university decides or the student associations choose and select are welcome to come. You're welcome to visit any university that you choose inside Iran. We'll provide you with the list of the universities. There are over 400 universities in our country, and you can choose whichever you want to go and visit. We'll give you the platform. We'll respect you 100%. We will have our students sit there and listen to you, speak with you, hear what you have to say. Right now in our universities, on a daily basis, there are hundreds of meetings like this. They hear, they talk, they ask questions, they welcome it. In the end, I'd like to thank Columbia University. I had heard that many politicians in the United States are trained in Columbia University. And there are many people here who believe in the freedom of speech, in clear, frank conversations. I do like to extend my gratitude to the managers here in the United States, at Columbia University. I apologize. The people who so well organized this meeting today, I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude to the faculty members and the dear students here. I ask Almighty God to assist all of us to move hand in hand to establish peace and future filled with friendship and justice and brotherhood. Best of luck to all of you.
Mahmoud Ahmedinejad, the president of Iran, with his long-awaited speech at Columbia University in New York City. For those who thought he might not make any news today, well, those people might have been wrong. There are no homosexuals in Iran. Being a woman is not a crime in Iran. Women are respected in Iran. Young men kiss the hands of their mothers in Iran. And Iran does not want the bomb.